My name is Alyssa Mahadeo, journalist and community reporter, and I dedicate my time to searching for the stories that matter the most. Positive, uplifting, and inspiring stories that spotlight the challenges, and I'm interested in the genuine connections, the honest opinions, and the real uncut version of your true self. This show is about keeping it 100% real, deconstructing who we are and what we're all about. Join me as we sit down with individuals to discuss the personal struggles, the many challenges, and the moments that define us on this journey of self-discovery. Let's be real, life isn't fair and people make mistakes, but every opportunity is a learning experience. Let's discover the truth together right here on Real Talk. Hello everyone and happy Friday. I am your host Alyssa Mahadeo and you are here for another edition of Real Talk. We are live on the MyTCN TV network. Guys, I have a little bit of a hairy situation going on here, as you can see. I've got some weaves and some hair extensions going on over here because today's show is all about hair and the art of hair. Today on the show I have Tashana Ray Brown, CEO of Hairriah. She is actually one of our vendors from this year's Business Social. She was here, showcasing some of her beautiful hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and also wigs. So guys, I know a lot of you either, again, if you're on Instagram, if you're not on Instagram, you've seen some of these girls out there, these Instagram models, and they've got like waves of luscious hair. I don't even know how it happens. And it's just because of the beauty of natural hair extensions, guys. So today on the show, we're going to be talking about Tashana's particular brand that she has here of hair extensions, which is 100% virgin Remy hair. And she's going to be telling us a little bit about how they were made, how eyelashes were made, and, you know, her own business journey as well. So guys, again, my own experience, I don't have a lot of experience with hair extensions. I think I only got hair extensions once when I was doing pageants. Someone had made hair extensions for me, and I'm pretty sure it was synthetic hair. I don't think it was real. And for me, I've never had hair extensions because I have a lot of hair to work with already, and I don't even like to manage the one that I have. So adding more to this would be just too much. But I had clip-in hair extensions. Those were fun to, you know, play with. It gives you like the extra oomph and the extra volume that you want. Only recently got into eyelash extensions last year, and I love them. They were life-changing because I was also a person who didn't enjoy wearing mascara. So I was like, eyelash extensions, this is life-changing. And they look really natural too. So, I mean, it works, especially here on camera. Like, it just gives your eyes that extra oomph that you need. So today on the show, we're going to have Tashana. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about hair, guys. So we'll be right back.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity in our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Welcome back. You guys are watching Real Talk. I'm your host, Alyssa Mahadeo. And today on the show, we have Tashana Ray Brown. Tashana, thank you so much for coming on the show. I actually spoke to Tashana last week. Was it last week that I spoke to you? Yeah, last week or the week before. Because I did a business feature on Tashana, and I was very captivated by her story. I really appreciated the level of dedication and research that went into starting your own business. Yeah. That was one of the most important things. I've spoken to a lot of CEOs, entrepreneurs over the years. Yeah. And a lot of them I find come up with an idea and then they just start to implement it right away. There is no like background or research done into like what the business is, what the industry is like, what my competition looks like and things like that. How am I going to be different? Yeah. So for you, when you told me, number one was you did background and research, your parents were kind of already a little bit into this type of work, and you kind of just took it over, but you also went the extra mile to get the education and the know-how on how to run your own business. To me, that was very admirable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
That's why I really, really wanted to have you on the show. But tell the audience a little bit about yourself. I know you're a recent grad of Ryerson.
Yes.
So tell them about your business and entrepreneurial journey.
Okay. So basically, I started back at Ryerson. I started my first year. I went in as an accountant, actually, which is surprising. But then I realized that's not my final journey. I don't picture myself sitting behind a computer, crunching numbers and doing people's taxes and doing accounting for the rest of my life. That's just not my type of field.
That doesn't even seem like your personality.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more fun. I'm more outgoing. I like to, talk to people, have an interaction, meet new people, and that's where Hairriah came about. Hairriah started as nothing, of course.
Of course.
And then basically what happened was I decided that I needed to create my own business. I needed to create something that's me, something that I'm passionate about. And when my parents opened up a store downtown Toronto, I started to learn a lot more about hair extensions, what people went through, because in my high school years and younger, I did not wear hair extensions. I definitely got into it after university. So what's happened with that is I realized this is interesting. The fact that people are spending $200 for hair versus $20 amazed me, and I had to figure out why. Why would people invest so much more money into hair when you could go to the beauty supply store down the street, pay $20? So then that's when I got into it. I started learning. Me and my mom did some tests, and then we realized you can even color this virgin hair your color. You can have fun with it. You can bleach it. You can dye it blue, dye it red. You can add clip-ins. It lasts for a long time. It's not, you're not embarrassed. It saves you embarrassing moments because technically you can swim with it. If you're hot, if your hair is not real hair, you'll realize the synthetic hair will start to frizz up.
Yeah.
Right? It won't react like real human hair, which can be an embarrassing moment if it comes down to it,
They'd be like,
right?
what's going on with your hair?
Yes, exactly. Also, when you're swimming, like, you would rather wear real human hair where you can swim and you can still feel free. You don't have to worry about the embarrassing moment. And you're having quality hair that also lasts a long time. So hair is like an investment. You invest in yourself. Just like people are investing in lashes, you invest in your hair, you invest in your beauty, your skin.
And that's one of the major things, like I was saying before we started the show, the first time I used hair extensions, they weren't real hair extensions because I had no knowledge about hair extensions at all. And I didn't even plan to use them because I'm like, again, as you see, I have lots of hair to work with. So I don't really worry about using things like hair extensions, but I saw the difference it kind of made when I just had like even those clip-ins. Because it gave you so much volume. Like your hair just looks so much full.
Exactly.
Right? And it's just to add to the aesthetic, to the beauty of the entire situation. Even like things like eyelashes. I wear eyelashes only because I find it such a hassle to put on mascara, and that sounds so trivial. It sounds like such a first world problem. But I didn't even when I was in high school and I would wear a little bit of makeup, I didn't like wearing mascara, so I would never wear mascara. And then it was only like later that I realized how life-changing mascara was. And then later, again, I saw someone had put me on to extensions, like eyelash extension. I was like, oh, let me try it, because I will always try something once, and if I hate it, then I'll never do it again. But tried the extensions, and I was like, this is a lot different. And I really liked, like, when I didn't have to wear makeup. I didn't have to wear as much makeup because I could wear, like, the extensions did enough for me. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, we don't have to worry about no makeup
Exactly.
today. That's amazing. And I can see that it would be a similar thing with having hair extensions.
That's very similar. First of all, it's a protective style. So, like, let's say people want to see how they look red. Some people are going wild, pink, blue, orange.
Yeah.
If you were to do that and bleach your hair all those times, color your hair is going to be damaged.
Of course.
And same with the quality extensions. If you keep bleaching and bleaching, that will also happen. But wouldn't you rather ruin not your hair than your real hair?
Yeah.
And that's why people do it. They have a protective style. They braid their hair underneath so their hair is protected. And then after, you can do a wig. And these are wigs that I have as demonstration today because it's easy. If you want like a frontal wig, which we'll explain more about later, it's literally ear to ear. You just glue it on. You can have your little baby hairs. You can make it look as natural as possible. And you can have your bold colors that you want. Even though this hair is in its natural form right now, it's natural brown, keep in mind, this can be bleached. This can be turned red. This can be turned orange, yellow, any color that you want. And I started showing that on my YouTube channel at Hairriah TV.
and I really appreciate that. I've seen on Instagram, I've seen the hair installations.
Yes.
So I've seen how people, braid up their
Transform.
hair and how they transfer. I mean, I'm like, that's crazy. But and that's the thing about hair. Once you change your hair, you've changed your whole look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes you like a chameleon.
Yeah.
So you can just again, I appreciate, I don't play with the length of my hair a lot because, again, when I was little, I had really short hair all the time and I just couldn't deal with it. And that's funny because now I kind of want to cut my hair again, but then I don't want to cut it.
Yeah.
But something like a wig would allow me to experience that short hairstyle and see how it looks on me before
you just braid your hair underneath and then you just put a full wig on.
Yeah, and then even changing the color. You know how many colors I've wanted to try to experiment with, and I'm like, do I want to color my hair that color?
No, because it damages your hair. There's so many people that damage their hair because to get those colors, you always have to bleach.
Exactly.
To continuously bleach your hair is not good.
Yeah.
Right?
So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about wig installations and how you create these things.
Okay,
all
no
right?
problem.
So we'll be right back.
Do you want hair that's beautiful, luxurious, and versatile? Then Hairriah has just what you need. Sold in various patterns, our hair is sold exclusively online at hairriah.com. We have the perfect hair for you. You have our 110% Hairriah guarantee. Online shopping is the easiest way to find goods, services, and products all in one place. Why not shop at Hairriah? Hairriah is the one-stop shop for all of your hair extension needs. We specialize in virgin Remy hair extensions at affordable prices. Our hair is completely unprocessed in its natural color, texture, shape, and form. Hairriah's hair can be washed, colored, cut, and straightened just like natural hair. Our hair lasts months longer than other companies that sell synthetic fiber and horsehair. Hairriah has been featured in Glassbook magazine, where we created our original pictures for models just like you. Each collection comes in natural brown and natural black colors. Hairriah hair is double drawn with all cuticles intact. We have videos of all of our hairs to show the real-life movement and body of the hair. Hairriah cares about our clients and provides proper hair care instructions for our customers to follow. Hairriah, the art of hair, is our slogan because we believe that hair is art. Hairriah, your online supplier for Virgin Remy hair extensions.
Welcome back. You're watching Real Talk. I'm your host, Alyssa Mahadeo, every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m., guys. Today I have Tashana Ray Brown. Tashana is here, and she's talking about her company, Hairriah, and the hair extensions, and the hair extension journey, because I know that's a whole spicy conversation that we're going to have. So I know that, again, before you started the company, you did some background, some research, because you know you wanted to give your clients a product that was 100% like real and authentic, and like it was gonna last a long time for them, because you wanted this to be like a lifetime investment.
Exactly.
Right. So tell the audience a little bit about how this kind of came about with with regards to your trip and the research that you did.
Okay. So basically, how I started is I did a lot of research, because one thing I realized is there's a lot of companies out there that don't do enough research into their product, and then that's when things go wrong. You'll hear lots of people mention their hair sheds a lot. Their hair, when they wash it, it's already black, but they didn't do anything to it. Their hair smells when it's received. It doesn't last long. And some of the reasons why is sometimes the human hair is mixed with synthetic fiber, but they classify the hair as human hair.
Oh, so they basically lied to you.
Yes, yes. So one thing about my company is my company is a virgin brand. There's no mix of synthetic fibers, and that's the reason why the quality lasts so long, right? So here I have these two hairs here. I do carry virgin hair from India and Indonesia.
Okay.
So I have taken a trip to Indonesia, and this here, this 26-inch wavy hair right here is Indonesian hair. And basically, the difference between the two is Indonesian hair is a lot thicker. And what I did is I took a trip to research into my hair a lot more, open up my own manufacturer in Indonesia, so that way, first of all, the process can go faster, and that way I have control over how my hair is made. So I'm really precise on my hair, and I take criticisms very personally. So if someone has a problem with my hair, I always try to improve that problem. Lucky for me, I've got great reviews, so it's amazing. But my trip to Indonesia basically educated everybody on how your hair is made from the beginning to the end. So how your hair is made from not even being on a weft to, you know, processing it on a weft, to making sure it's cleaned, washed several times, making sure it's plucked, making sure it goes through. And I basically, in my video, I explain how it goes through the steps. So that's why I say step 1 is this, step 2 is this on my YouTube channel. And basically, it goes through the weft. Basically, that's how they sew it in. They sew it on a machine weft. But then also people always wonder, why is closures, why is frontals, why is 360s so much more expensive than the bundle? And the reason why is the time it takes. And when you look towards the end of my video, you can see, and I mentioned, that is how your lace frontals are made, your 360, your lace wigs, those are how it's made. It's individually strand by strand. That takes a long time. So because of the time, that's why the price of the closing pieces are a lot more expensive.
And you can see that. You can just see that from the wigs itself. I mean, to make a wig, you have to do the individual pieces. That's the more you do that, like, think about how your own hair grows, right? That's the more natural it's gonna look, because then it looks like it's coming out of the individual follicles in your hair, too, right? That's what it's called, right? Yeah.
You're so funny.
Yeah. So I was interested in how the difference in the curl pattern works. Like, is that hair that's already curled like that?
So the difference in the curl pattern is this is a natural wave. You can also, sometimes people want like a deeper curl, and Indonesian people don't usually have a deep curl. So what we would do is we would rod it, and then we would dip it in the water. Right? And that's how it has that nice deep curl. But other than that, we do not process the hair. So we don't process it, put chemicals in it to change the texture and change the way the hair feels. And that's exactly why I don't carry Brazilian, Malaysian, Peruvian, because those hairs are, for example, the Indian hair, but it's processed to have that different texture. So my textures are the natural textures. So that's why you'll feel, if you feel the difference between the Indonesian and the Indian, you'll realize the Indian's a little bit more softer, it's more silky, because Indian people naturally have softer, silky hair. Indonesian people have a little bit more coarse hair, and it's a lot thicker. So that's why I carry these two brands. The Indonesian is more of the premium brand, and the Indian is, of course, every brand carries Indian hair.
So this wig, particularly, if I was to wash this wig, would it come back to that same curl, or would I?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. So this wig can actually. Ooh. Sorry, guys. This wig can actually be straightened, and then once straightened, once you wash it, it can actually go back to its original curls. Like right here, what I did to this hair is I literally just washed it, and then after I put a little product just to show you the nice natural curl. Okay. Other than that, I did not do anything to this hair. I didn't perfect it, so however the hair is exactly how you would get it.
Okay, so like, and you're washing that hair, it's on your head, and then you can style it, you can brush it same way like you would your natural hair. Correct. That's really cool.
And then if you want, take a look at my YouTube, and also on my Instagram, if you scroll further down, more towards November, I was actually wearing this hair, this exact hair on the mannequin head, and I literally dumped my head in the water just to show you the natural curls that happen. Yeah. Right? So that's to show you how real this hair is. And that's what I'm saying. With Hairriah, there's no worries. Yeah. You can go in the water, you can have fun, you can get that hair wet, and you don't even have to worry. And then in one of my videos on Instagram, I actually show me taking off the wig and putting it back in just to show you it's just a wig.
That's cool.
It's just a wig. And I can still have fun in the water with my wig. There's no restrictions. Just because I'm wearing a wig doesn't mean I'm going to be careful about the rain touching my hair or anything like that. I treat it just, this is my hair. Yeah. You purchased it, it's now yours.
So what do you do for people who have like thinning hair? Because I know that the wig has to obviously sit, does it have to like sew into your hair, or does it sit on top?
Okay, so there are different methods of making a wig. One is sewing into your hair, of course. Another way is you can slick it back into a ponytail. Okay. Some people do that as well, and then they put a wig cap on. Oh, yeah. So there's different ways. Some people don't want the wig touching their hair at all. Everybody has different preference. Keep in mind, I am not a stylist. I am only a supplier, so I do refer to other stylists. Like, for example, this stylist here was made by Grace, and I did tag her in one of my posts that she did make this unit. So if you are looking for this unit and you're like, I like the way the stylist made this, you can reach out to me and be like, hey, I want the same stylist that made this hair to make my wig. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So everybody's wig is different. Honestly, it could be clip-in, it can be clipped in, it could be U-part wig, it can be glued on. Some people don't like glue, so everybody's different. Yeah. But what I do is I have a customization section on my website where you can go and you can click customization. You want blonde, you want a wig, you want clip-ins, and you could turn your bundles you purchased into what you dreamed of.
That's really cool. And I mean, again, like for a woman, they want to have like that versatility with their hair. So it's like sometimes I'm bored. I don't want. For example, Simone, who was on the show, guys. I know you guys have seen Simone all week on the network, and she changed her hair like 3 times. Yeah. in the span of like 3 days.
And think of it this way: changing your hair literally can take a time span of 10 minutes each. That's it really looks good. Like your hair looks gorgeous, so it looks like you took all this time to do it. But hair. Just think, look how nice this wig is. Yes, if I was to put it on, if I was to put it on, fluff it a little, even do a little updo, you'd be like, oh my God, Tashana, your hair is amazing. Yeah. And you wouldn't even believe it. It took me, what, 10 minutes to plop it on. But yeah, it looks like it took me hours.
Yeah, no, honestly, I would have been like, this took a while to style. Like, even I find styling my own hair sometimes becomes covered. I'm like, I need to invest an hour in this. So we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll hear more from Tashana, guys. We'll be right back.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Hello everyone, we are in Indonesia. Welcome to Hairriah's channel. As you can see, we are a manufacturing operation, so we will show you in great detail how to manufacture the hair and what we do to make sure the process is good quality for you.
So guys, that was a really, really cool video, kind of just outlining the entire hair extension process and how it's made, and you know, just like the wigs, and I think that you kind of covered like a little bit of everything in there, just so that your customers can see kind of how the process is all yours, how you're there, you have observed it, you've seen how it's done, and I don't think there are a lot of hair manufacturers or hair suppliers who can be this honest and open with something like that. Exactly.
And at the end of the day, I want to make sure that my clients know what they're getting from me. I don't want it to be a secret. And some people they inquire. They're like, how is it made? I'm like, you know what? Check out my YouTube channel. Yeah. I already have that video made for you. Right?
So how did you connect with the people in Indonesia to get the kind of hair that you have?
Lots of research, first of all. Research is most important. It's also about who you know. Okay. I've been put onto the right people, which allowed me to build trust. And then and that's what I have. I have someone working for me in Indonesia to just make sure everything runs smoothly, to make sure it ships when I need it to be shipped, right? So basically, it's all a process. It's all within time. It's all within research, and it's all within testing. I don't just grab the hair and be like, okay, this is good. No, I've constantly got people to try the hair. I've got feedback from that. And one of my clients, of course, is going to be my mother, right? She's definitely my hardest critique because she's a very picky customer. Like, whether it's me or whether it's someone else, she is very picky with everything.
She's going through everything. She's like, this is not like the...
So she's really, like, she'll tell me every negative about that hair and no problems. And the good thing is, she won't wear it. Even though I'm her daughter, if the hair is not good, she will not wear it. But I realized, I watched her. She wore it over and over. She's had it for about 7 years now. That same hair that I was testing. She started by sewing it in, right? Then she realized, okay, after she sewed it in, took it out, sewed it in, she realized it's getting shorter and shorter because you always have to layer it, right? Then she created it into a wig unit, and up until today, she still wears that wig. Wow. Up until today. Well, that's really so good. That is incredible, and that's how I know the quality is like 100%. I would never ever change what I'm doing. That took years of research, years of testing, and I've got lots of people, like I've been getting great feedbacks, lots of referrals. Lots of my clients are coming from referrals because all you need is them to try that hair once.
Yeah, and they're just like, oh, it feels so nice, and it feels so, that's the thing, it feels so natural, and when you know it's not your own hair, you feel like you can do anything. Exactly. Yeah. So, if people want to come in, you know, like, again, like you said, come and feel the hair, come and see what the hair is like, or even to come and talk to you. Is there a place that they can come to do that?
Yes, definitely. So there are two places, actually. One place is at the Wig and Hair Stores in Brampton. It's at 80 Maritime Boulevard. It's right there on Queen Anne Airport Road. Okay. All the contact information, phone number is on my website, hairriah.com. And remember, Hairriah. Rhea is hair spelled backwards, so you can never forget the name. Okay? And then I have another store located on Davenport. It's 1978 Davenport Road in Toronto. That is a salon, so they actually do hair as well. So if you want, you can also call them. You can inquire, and that's also my pickup location. So let's just say you were to order a unit from me, you order bundles through my website, you order the customization, but you don't want to pay for shipping. You're close to me. You can easily pick it up at any of the two locations. That would be arranged on a personal basis.
So at that salon too, like, could you even like get buy a wig and then get it like styled or like cut or colored and stuff at the same time,
so right? The wigs are going to be customized to your head shape. Everybody has a different head shape.
That was another thing I didn't even think about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's different. So if you go to that salon, or even if you purchase the wig online in advance, it'll be ready for you, and then you can get it installed, colored, cut all at the salon. So you can even get raw hair and get it colored at the salon if you would like, or you can already have it pre-made for you. So there's lots of options. Options are unlimited. If you have any questions, just email me at info@hairriah.com, and I have no problem answering any of your questions.
Might have to go to Tashana and get my blue hair done again.
Yep.
I miss my blue hair. Blue hair was a lot to manage, so I can even tell you guys quickly. But when I dyed my hair blue the end of last year, so I had it from like the end of last year to the beginning of this year, and I remember the first time I had to wash my hair, and I was like, but if I wash it, isn't all the blue gonna come out? And then I did have, like, I bought special shampoo. It was, like, blue shampoo. But then I had to, like, wear gloves in the shower to, like, wash my hair because the blue would, like, stain your hand. But like, you know what, the shampoo, as cumbersome as it was, the shampoo really did work because the blue did stay in my hair for a little while. But after a while, it was like, this is too long of a process to deal with. Like, if I could just, you know, just switch out one and put on the other one, it'd be so much better. Yeah. And this makes sense. So now I understand, like, why girls have so many wigs, because I see so many, like, Instagram videos, and every day, like, they post a different picture, their hair's a different color, and I'm like, I want to be this person. Can I do this? Because I find it so cool. So we're going to take a final break. When we come back, I have a special surprise for you. I'm going to bring on a guest, and we're going to have some fun with this hair. So we'll be right back.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity and our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Welcome back, guys. We're watching Real Talk, and I have brought Trish Browning into the studio because Trish has a very unique hair story. I mean, it's probably not that unique, to be honest. It's just something that she struggles with. I know that she always tells me about her hair struggles on the daily. She's like, how do you do this with your hair? And and I'm like, I just have a lot of hair. But I know that since you've had kids and since you've gotten a little bit older, like, you've had some problems with your hair. So, like, just tell everyone a little bit so to give some context.
So my hair looks very full right now because I've washed it and it just air dried and it looks amazing. But as soon as I go to bed and I sleep on it, it's gonna fall flat and it's gonna look like I haven't washed it in like 2 weeks. So it's very thin at the top and on the sides. And I find that since my son was born, I can't seem to regrow hair. So I've been talking to my doctor about it, and he kind of just gave me the response like, that might just be your new reality. And I'm like, what? No!
You tell me I can't have hair. What's going on here?
Yeah, so I've been struggling with it being thin for a while now, and it's funny enough that you're here because I've met you at the social, and I told you about my hair struggle, and I'm so grateful you're here because now I can get it fitted and I can see, you know, what are my possibilities, because I really wanted to do it, but I've had no time to get it done. So I'm super excited to see what we're going to do today.
So Tashana is going to kind of do like a little bit of a demo here on using Trish as our model. She's going to be our hair model for today.
Yeah.
So, Shoshana, just explain a little bit what you're going to do, and then we can kind of demonstrate.
Okay, so basically, as you can see here, I have 2 wigs. I have one short curly and one long, voluptuous, wavy hair. We are going to try the wavy hair on Trish today, and I'm just going to turn it around for a sec so you can see how it looks on the mannequin head. But this one is more of a frontal, so it goes from ear all the way to the next ear, covered. So with this frontal, this is where you have you can do any type of part. You have the flexibility of doing any part, and that's where you can add your little baby hairs, and that's where people get that like real natural look. Then the next wig I have, just to show you, is the curly hair. This is more of a kinky curly. As you can see, it's very flowing.
It's kind of like Trish's natural hair.
Yes, it's kind of like Trish's natural hair, a little bit more curly than that. And as you can see here, this is more of a closure. So a closure is just temple to temple, right here. And basically it allows for a little bit of parting, but it's not as free parting as a frontal.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So that's the difference. But closures are a lot smaller. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people want closure because closure you do not have to glue. Mm-hmm. You can easily just add clips and just do combs and comb through your hair. Frontal, you need to glue just because your sides. There's no way you can clip your sides. You're going to lose your hairline if you were to do that.
Oh, okay. So what does she have to do to prepare to put the...
So prepare to put it on. Just put your hair back. So that way I'm going to just demonstrate to you exactly what is, how to use it. So some people are like, okay, this looks nice and pretty, but how would I even start by applying it onto my hair?
So we're gonna...
So just in a ponytail?
Yeah, just in a ponytail.
We're gonna just shift the mics around.
This one over here.
No, leave that one there. Because Shoshana's explaining.
All right. So as you guys can see, I have taken the hair off the mannequin head. And if I look inside, this is how the wig looks inside. So as you can see, it's a frontal. Perfect. So that's a full frontal. And as you can see, it's very full, very volume, and it moves very nice. That's how hair should move. Human hair, baby. So Trish was to, as you can see here, she has her hair in a ponytail. If we were to do this for real, and keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I am not a stylist, but I do know my hair. We would braid it for it to be more secured, but just for this temporary, I'm just going to show you how it would look on Trish. So if we were to put it here, as you can see here, this is where her hairline would be, and this is how the frontal looks. As you can see, it's from ear to ear.
A lot of hair.
Right? And now with this frontal, with a frontal like this, most of the time it's glued on, just because, as you can see, if I was to apply it here, I would need to do here, cut the lace. There's always lace when the hair hasn't been used. I would cut the lace right here, and this is where you can add like even baby hairs. So let's say you were to do hair here, and you were to add a little here. This is how people add like that little hair hanging. And then you can put it up in one. You can do everything you need to do, all with this hair. So Trish, why don't you stand up and hold the hair so that way everyone can see. So let's turn it around. Let's bring it up. So this gives you a natural hairline right here. And then Trish, shake your hair. Woo! Look at that. And then turn around. How does Trish look like a new person right here?
She does. She looks really
different. She looks like a new person. This is where she can add some hair. She does have to hold it right now, ladies and gentlemen, just because, of course, we're not going to secure it and glue it. Mm-hmm. But this is just to give you an idea of how you can change into a new person, literally in splits of a second, just by applying a wig.
Wow.
Right?
That is a lot of hair.
Exactly. That is a lot of hair, and we would put the hairline around here. So that way we cover all her hairline, and this is how it would look. But of course, more attached, we would add the baby hairs, and this is where every client is different, because she may like it like this. Some person might want it plucked a little bit more. Some people might want to change it and do bangs, and they might cut a little bit of the front and do a bang look because people are scared to do bangs with their own hair. The possibilities are endless with this beautiful hair.
So with something like this, Trish would be able to like go into the salon and be like, they can get it like cut so that it fits her face and her shape and everything properly, right?
So as you can see here, Trish right now just has the wig made. So let's say you were to go to hairriah.com, you click your bundles. This right here is 26-inch wavy, right? So you click 26-inch and you buy probably 3, but for longer hair, you usually buy 3 to 4 bundles. This is 3 bundles right here and a frontal. So let's say you were to purchase this, then you would go to the customization section. You would click, you know what, I want to turn my bundles into a wig. You'd click turn your bundles into a wig. It would become like this. Now you can pick it up. You can pick it up at the store in Toronto. You can be like, hey, you know what, I want to book my appointment. I want it actually installed. And you know what, I want some color. I want to turn this bad boy into red. And this is where you can create the red look. And if you look on Instagram, you'll even see one of my artists. There's an artist out there named Sade. She's a reggae artist. She actually turned this exact bundles you're wearing into red hair. And you will actually see, it's on my Instagram channel. You'll see that it's bone straight right now. She was wearing it wavy, but now she straightened it to give her a different look. So if you click on some of my stories and it says red, you'll see her there.
That's really cool.
Yes.
So Trish, how does this wig make you feel?
The wig is heavy, so it's the first
Yes,
time
it's full.
Yeah,
It's full.
It's the first time I'm surprised at how much hair is on here. Like I feel I have hair for like 5 people. I'm not sure. At first, I was very excited to try it, but it's so much that I don't even know what to think.
Yeah.
So I noticed you have other things here. Like
Exactly.
You've got like a ponytail.
Exactly. So this one is a little lighter.
Oh, what's that one?
These are bundles. This is
Oh,
bundles.
okay,
This
okay,
is
that's how it
bundles.
comes.
So this is how it comes. Before turning into what Trish is wearing, these are the bundles. So if you want, you can roll your hands through. You can feel it.
It feels,
Exactly.
it feels really nice. Like this.
Now this is 2 bundles. Just imagine 3 of these bundles is what you're wearing right now.
Okay.
Plus a frontal. So it is a lot of hair. Some people like it heavier. And then some people are like, you know what? We can even take it off right now. Some people will be like, you know what? This is too heavy. They want less. So that's when you go into 2 bundles in the frontal.
Okay. Yes,
right?
because this is quite
Yes,
heavy.
this is 3 bundles. So some people think 3 bundles is too much, and you are one of those clients that think so.
Okay.
Right? This one would be like, let's say we try this one on you. Let's actually try this one for fun. If you try this hair on you, you'll realize it's a lot lighter. I want to hear your opinion with this hair now.
So is this like real hair too? It's
This
just
is
styled. It
everything
has
hairy.
gel in it.
This has a little bit of product in it.
Okay.
Yep, a little bit of gel just to have like that different look. You can also have a natural look as well and not put any product. Up to you. Every day is a different day. So if we were to try this one on Trish, as you can see, this is a closure and this one has clips. So it's not like the frontal. If we were to try this one on her, of course, we have nothing to clip it on because her hair is there. Her hair is not braided. But Trish, just tell me.
So it feels better.
Turn around. Perfect.
Because it's definitely lighter.
So this is definitely like, this is 2 bundles. So that's the difference. This is 2 bundles of hair and 1 closure. So as you can see, you feel the difference between 3 bundles and a frontal, which is a lot more. Frontal is a lot more hair than closure. Closure is just temple to temple plus 2 bundles. So this would be more what you're looking for in whatever pattern because of the fact you find that hair too heavy. The more bundles you have, the more heavier. Also, this is Indian hair. Indian hair is a lighter brand of hair.
Okay.
Right? Indonesian is more thick. Remember I was telling you at the beginning? Indonesian hair is more thick and it gives you more volume.
Okay.
So could you like put this up in a ponytail now? Like
So,
when it's on, could you put it up in a ponytail?
Yes, you can do that. And also frontals give you more flexibility to do like a side part. Like right here, you can even do a side part here. And this is everything you would play with while the stylist is doing your hair. But this is just to show you, look how in this segment, Trish was able to show you how she looks 2 different ways with a wig. Now you can make the wig customized to what you want. So let's say you're like, Tashana, this is too dark. I don't like this color. I want a lighter brown. That's possible. Tashana, I want red. I want red just like your watch. Okay. That's possible. You want blue. Remember she was telling you about blue earlier.
I'd be like, yes, I want
that
red
is
like
possible. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Trish would have so much fun if she had a wig, guys.
So you would be more comfortable with something like this. So you like your wigs lighter.
Okay.
So never get 3 bundles. Always get 2.
Okay.
I think she's also so used to having the light feel of her
Yeah.
hair too.
This
right?
one, this
So having so
this
much
is
hair.
lighter, and that's what I'm saying. If you're looking, let me take that. Oh, there we go. But if you're looking for a heavier hair or more full, some people like their hair really full, and that's what I mean. Every client is different, so you just have to be there to listen. You have to listen to what your clients want. You have to listen to their needs, and you have to listen to what they're looking to achieve with their style. Because, for example, Trish, listening to her, I would never recommend something like this. I'll be like, Trish, this is too much, it's too heavy, and it'll be a lot hotter. Yeah, this, Trish, this is something more you're interested in. It's a lot lighter, it's more flowing, so everybody's different in terms of the amount of hair you want.
And I think, seeing the difference on the mannequin and seeing it on your own self, like it's so
I'm
different.
like,
drastically.
I really like it on the mannequin.
Exactly.
When you put it on, it's like, no, that's just way too
this
much. I'm getting
doesn't
lost
suit
in the
me.
hair
Yes,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
So before Trish picked this one, but then at the end of the day, she would more prefer this one. But some people would be like, oh, this is too light. I want more hair. And this is where they'll pick this one. This is only 3 bundles. Some people get 4.
Some people out here with Ariana Grande, like
they want
ponytails.
4 bundles, so it would even be more full than what you see here.
Wow. That is quite full. That's quite full.
Yeah. And that's why when people ask, people will be like, oh, Tashana, how much bundles do you think I need? Well, it depends. It depends. How full do you want it? How much hair do you want on your head? Because the fullness is and that's why people order between 2 to 4 bundles for their unit. Right? And also it depends. Sometimes people are only ordering bundles, but they want to leave out the top of their hair.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, so that's an option as
That's
well?
an option as well.
So you can just install like in the back portion?
Back, exactly. And then you can install it by sewing it in. Some people are like, no, I want wig. There's U-part wigs. So it's literally the same wig you see here, but there's an open U-part, so that way you can take your hair.
Pull out your front.
You can pull out your front.
Hair, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so then it
It's
looks
a whole new world.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. That's why we had to have Tashana on the show today, just talk about the world of wigs.
Yep.
Guys, we've reached the top of our hour though, and we've probably gone over time now. And I see Anisha giving me a look over here. So, so guys, we're probably gonna definitely have Tashana back on the show again. But thank you so much for coming out today.
No problem.
Thank you for doing a quick demo
No
on
problem.
Trish, and I hope everyone got a lot out of this show. If you guys have any questions, make sure that you check the description box below for all of Tashana's links where you can follow and you can ask her questions. Also, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, guys, and I will see you again next Friday. So, see you. Bye.
Bye.